Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to be playing Azir, and we'll be facing off against the 5-star adventure from the Teamfight Adventures campaign. We're going to be continuing doing stuff with Defiance active. We still have 4 +4 starting mana and +4 hand size, and just to reach the threshold for 11 we have everything the opponent has as overwhelm. Should make it so we take significantly more damage, especially with the opponent having Wither, so we can't heal in combat encounters. We're going to be playing Azir just because it's one of the champions that gives a reward. We have the same setup I was running last week on Azir, so that we discount all of our champions, we level up Runeterra instantly, we level up Nasus rather easily with the Succubus brand as well, because of all the killing we're doing, and the extra valleys give us a lot of lethality. But to compensate the powers we gave the opponent should help them not only develop onto the board, but they should help them deal a little bit more damage because of the lack of healing we'll have. So any damage they do might stick for longer. If your back row is full, get a mana gem. Ally survives exactly with 1 health, fully heal it. It's thrown the first time you kill an enemy, create a copy in hand. It costs 1 and it's a 1/1. All of these are kind of bad. I guess Cluttered Mind is okay? Maybe? I'm going to take it. I don't feel like spending rerolls. And considering the amount of units we can just summon, because we can fill our board with husks rather easily, we can probably get away with taking Cluttered Mind, and it will actually ramp us a little bit. Here we can do Star Azir, or I can do Rock Hopper for an Azir. I think I'll do Rock Hopper. We don't kill the units.
His blessing is light, his anger death.
The order is given.
But it should be okay. Next turn we do Nasus. Unfortunately didn't get the setup that allows us to do a bunch of attacks right away. We're going to take a bunch of damage here. Yep. How do I want to do this? I think this here. Could be worse.
Our son.
We're going to lose the Azir once we play the Renekton. Let's see if we even reach the point where we can play Renekton. Let's do Soothsayer. We'll attack with everything. Well, not everything, we'll attack with this guy. It actually levels up the Azir. Okay. That means we get another attack off of this. I was going to play the Renekton, but in that case I'll hold. Can do Sandcrafter. Then attack with the Sandcrafter. Level up the Azir yet again. We'll use the Renekton to rally then. The opponent sure is doing a whole lot of nothing. He's not even blocking. Guess we do another
Your
Sandcrafter.
grain of sand in a mighty
Eventually the
desert.
opponent will have to start blocking my attacks.
In Azir's name.
Who blesses
Yeah, like
you?
so.
You seek an audience?
Then we do Renekton. Renekton levels up instantly.
I've long awaited Renekton.
And then we attack with Renekton.
When I
Like
move,
so.
Judgment awaits.
Oh, we don't get the second level up on the Renekton. Does that change anything?
all are welcome.
It does change a little bit. This means this is the last rally I have. Unless I level up the Nasus, which I think I won't be able to do. I might as well just do this then. Hold my units back.
Spears ready.
Dare. We'll rise.
Clear some of the opponent's stuff. Next turn we can do Eternal Gladiator. Hopefully kill this thing or that one.
The order is given. My emperor, our day has finally come.
We don't kill that. It should be okay. Opponent's attacking us with a lot of units. But we managed to block most of it.
Turn to dust.
Only takes 7. Yeah, let's just take the 7.
Stand down. Life and
I could have actually blocked with the Azir. What am I doing? Nasus levels up.
golden.
Ah, whatever. The opponent has nothing now. We can just kill him here. But damn, we lost like 40 health here on the first encounter. That doesn't really bode well for us. We need to reach the point where we can start comboing the opponent. Devoted Council, Overgrown Snapvine, Bilge Rat Rascal. Devoted Council, baby? Nah, we want units that summon other units, I think. More Renekton. I think I would prefer if the Renekton stayed at a rather low cost. But all of these are terrible. I'm going to pick up the Nasus though. The extra mana should be nice. Support champion. Renekton itself as a support champion. I'm not really seeing it. I'd prefer more support champions. Pike's dealt 15 plus damage. If we play Pike with 5 units on the board, Pike instantly levels up. This is what this means. And Pike has +3, +3, and +2, +2, so Pike is a 6. 8 by default? It's either Pike or a reroll. Let's do reroll. Lucian, Nami, Vi. I think it's definitely Lucian. It's cheap enough that we can play it right away, and with all the units we're killing, it's going to be pretty good to hit it or to level it up quickly. Azir, Iceborne Gauntlet. Yeah. Now all of our champions capture something on summon. Let's take the big game Typhoon. The Vicious Mockery will just remove our cheaper units quickly. And we don't want that. And I also don't want any of these. Okay, Keeper, we can play Lucian alongside it. We also have Azir.
What a shame for you!
Rock Hopper. We can do Keeper. Let's do Rock Hopper Azir, I think.
Would you look at this place?
I think it's correct because it generates more units, which in turn translates into more units here. When we play the Lucian, we are going to just level it up, because 3 units die, right? But we need 4 to die. There's never any way to play Lucian and then attack beforehand, I think. Unfortunately, the opponent's units are too large. So I guess we just waste the rally. Oh, for a second I was worried the Lucian wasn't going to level up because the attack effect, or he wasn't technically on board when we played him. But we should be able to kill the opponent here now, considering the fact that we just drew all of our other champions. We have a bunch of extra rally effects. To attack with the illusion. We should rally off of this because a unit died. Yep. We can attack again. The opponent blocks. And then I can do Renekton. I definitely need extra stats on my champions, because I can't play Nasus as well here. This time around the Renekton did manage to level up. Such a weird bug. Oh, but this should still be enough to kill. Yeah, it's enough to kill. Yeah, damage from the Sandstone Charger plus double attack on the Lucian. We get there. Shouldn't have wasted all your mana at the start, opponent. Let's see. Remembrance. Oh, basically free Arise. I'm definitely taking that, especially because it buffs all of my units up. Spell Shield on the Renekton. Deceptively deadly. I'm going to take it. The extra stats are going to be relevant. You know what? Sure. Spell Shield on the Renekton's fine. Sure beats the extra cost. And yeah, let's do Shadow in the Brush. I haven't procced the, or at least I don't remember proccing the power, the Cluttered Mind. We can do a rise for 3 units here. And also do Lucian first. I'm going to do Lucian first. We waste the capture effect, but we buff up the Lucian. It's fine. We can do Dune Keeper.
The desert by my side.
This discounts Azir to 0. And then we do Azir. And Lucian levels up. We waste the rally effect, but it's okay because I'd rather have the double attack unit on the board. So we can do this. And then we get to attack again. We waste the rally because we proc Lucian's effect at the same time we're leveling up Azir. A bit unfortunate, but yeah, I think we have enough to just close out the game here. Just sharpen and resolve the Lucian. Deal 34 damage. And then we can do Renekton. Immediately level it up.
The sands of Shurima will be stained with blood.
And then we attack again. And the opponent takes 1 billion damage. And for some reason the Renekton decided not to level up this game. At least fortunately we don't need him to level up the second time to close out this game. Iron Gun, Bomber Twins, Ascended's Rise, these are all atrocious. Guess we take the more vulnerable. Spells Chest. Crumbling Sands with Elixir of Sorcery. Sure, I guess. It's a pretty good card. And then for the card cut, definitely the Voice of the Reason. It's by far the worst card in our deck. It's not going to be +2 attack when we level up a champion that's going to win us the game. Especially when we're winning the game on the first turn. Seriously? Double Nasus? That's probably the worst roll we could have gotten. What do I even do here? Guess we can do Keeper for the buff. Three. We can't really bring Nasus down to 1. At least not until we fill up the entire board. We can do that next turn. Now you show up. 1 turn too late, buddy. At least we can develop Azir here. We capture that, yep. How close are we to leveling up Azir? A little bit. Never mind, we're not leveling up Azir anymore because Azir is getting removed. Guess I can just kind of clear some of the opponent's units. Like so.
You dare.
We keep the same amount of units on the board, but at least we'll be able to develop the Nasus afterwards. Nasus clears everything from our side. We did capture the Viego, which is important. We proc Cluttered Mind here as well. And if the opponent doesn't have removal next turn, I just Siphoning Strike to level up Nasus here. Or we don't need to Siphoning Strike, we can just attack with Nasus baseline.
The wheel never stops turning.
Seems fine.
She waits for me beyond the mist.
Fine. Let's do Siphoning Strike. Oh! We don't have enough mana to remove that thing's spell shield before Siphoning Striking it.
Through death.
Guess we have to pick something else.
You will serve.
And we play a Steamed Hierophant to proc our Sun Disc. We draw all of our extra champions and refill our mana.
Golden and gleaming, Shurima is reborn.
We also rally with Nasus too. Now I have a rally effect in our hand for a bunch of times, so let's do Nasus first. Strike. We can play the Azir afterwards.
And we
Rally.
You need not bother what you will witness. Come, my destiny awaits.
We don't have a way to level up the Lucian, but I think that's fine. Just attack like so.
The order is given.
And then afterwards we're doing Renekton Lucian.
As I live, all will die.
We can actually, thanks to Nasus filling up our spell mana every time we attack, we can probably do a bunch of rises here as well. Buff up our units a little bit.
To glory.
Like so, to increase our damage, make things move along a little bit faster.
Your emperor commands.
Perfect. Okay, we're rebuilding all of the health we've lost so far. But to compensate, we still don't have a clear victory. Let's take Excavator's Charge, definitely, because we can still get unlucky and not draw Azir. Each round, the first time we kill an enemy, create a copy in hand. Well, if we have two exact copies of the same unit, it's unexciting, but Titanic Titan is the correct choice. Unfortunately, it's just the way it is. That's the same problem this adventure had last time around too, is that most of the time the powers are just way too situational, so you end up always defaulting to Titanic Titan whenever you're offered it. This is a low roll. Guess I do Azir here.
Men die, but Shurima lives forever. Your emperor
Doubt the opponent can strike into it with anything.
arise.
This.
It is time.
Well, look at
The
you.
opponent doesn't block Azir.
Glorious sacrifice.
Interesting. I think our next turn is just doing a rise a bunch of times and then playing Nasus maybe.
Didn't lose any relics on the ride over, did you? No, and I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
One. That's another. Just do this to buff up Azir out of range of those. Let's do one more.
It is time.
Get those up to 10. Can actually level up Azir here.
Tell me, what will become of Sharima?
History, but we must write it.
Because we summoned 2 units.
And with me, Sharima.
So Azir levels up, we can attack. Can block here as well. Can we take 8?
Your Emperor commands.
And then we attack with everything. We can level up Nasus by doing this, buffing it up
Your Emperor
to
commands.
upwards of 10 attack.
The expanse of eternity.
Proc the Sun Disc as well. So we get both Renekton and Lucian as well.
It is time. Come, my destiny.
And then what? I guess we just go for the an attack, then Renekton, then attack, then Lucian. I think that's the play. It won't ask for mana. Does that even accomplish anything? I guess it got rid of my Azir and my husks. But I can very easily rebuild my board. We just do this. Nasus restores our spell mana when we attack with it.
Your Emperor commands. In Sharima's name.
Can even hold back these Sand Soldiers so that we get more husks when we play Renekton. Oh, but it's unnecessary. The opponent's almost dead anyway. Or he's already dead anyway.
With my face towards the sun.
This is a very powerful setup. I guess even with all the extra resources the opponent has at the start, they still can't deal with basically infinite combo. All this feels terrible. I'll just pick up the Senna and cut it from the deck later. Memory game, treacherous terrain. Let's just take the treacherous terrain. Makes it so the opponent has a weaker or some weaker turns. He stops having access to so much aggression. Keep the Azir, I guess. Do I keep the Nasus? I'll keep the Nasus. It's 2 champions. Let's do Lucian first, I think. This is the encounter that makes it so the opponent has a chance of summoning Doomswaller. Fortunately we got lucky. We couldn't have asked for a better time to proc it.
You need a
Or to proc the opponent's power.
The order is given.
7.
Would you look at this place?
Can do this. Move here. Yeah, I think that's fine.
Emperor commands.
We go up to 2 husks, so it can now drop down the Nasus. Lucian levels up here.
At long last, we meet again, wise Nasus.
We're gonna need more coffins.
Once we attack with Lucian, we level or we rally again. Actually, no, we wasted the rally effect from the Lucian.
And with me,
I guess it's something to do with the timing. And we proc Sun Disc as well. Wasted a bunch of rallies then.
the order is given.
Should still be fine though.
God amongst men, and ascended.
We can do Arise. Actually, no. Let's do this. This makes it so we can attack with everything. Nasus levels up, we get another rally. Perfect.
The expanse of eternity stretched out before me.
We get to restore some spell mana. So we can go for the
Thunder's rises and the
Arise. But I don't think we need to go for the Arise. We just have enough on board as is. Yep. Perfect. Sure is nice to be able to do unfair things to the opponent. We have a very difficult choice coming up. Definitely another Lucian. Which one of these shops is better? Let's go for the bottom one. None of those are interesting. Slow and steady. Do I have any slow spells that I care about? Nasus Champion's spell maybe, but that's about it. Let's reroll. Yeah, let's reroll. Follow the wind. That's another way to make our first turn more stronger. Don't Calling Strike, not particularly. Nah, let's not clutter up our deck. Let's just move on. Definitely cutting the Senna. I don't think I've ever played it a single time. We don't need it to level up the Lucian. Now, do keep in mind that the opponent can just Siphoning Strike a bunch of times. Because I'm pretty sure he has discounted Siphoning Strikes. Let's do Lucian. Anyway. Merciless Hunter, really? Why would you do that? Don't you want to play Nasus? Maybe he wants to play Nasus after that. Let's do Soothsayer. Just to protect the Lucian, just in case. Do this. Let's ensure that we get another couple of units. We actually did mess up our first turn kill. It's a bit unfortunate, but the opponent shouldn't be able to do anything, even if I messed up.
The soul wears away like grains of sand.
Let's do Nasus. I could do Relentless Pursuit, but I don't think it's necessary.
We're gonna need more coffins.
Because playing Nasus levels up the Lucian. Then we attack. Yeah, attacking levels up the Azir. I'll hold back the Nasus just so we can proc the rally effect when we attack with Nasus right after.
What you have seen today. It is time.
And the opponent just decides he wants to die. I'll take it.
Arise.
If he wants to make this game quicker, so be it.
Witness glory.
We already sat through enough animations as is. Nice. Now for the main event, the Baron encounter. I wonder if we'll be able to beat it. We'll see, because that will be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Till then.